We are ready to start episode 49 of the farewell series for Pat Sajak. And we're going to play some Jeopardy!
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care. Okay, adjust the game so it's exactly the way you like.
This is the 2003 edition.
Normal game. Okay, so how many people up? Player one? Player one, here's your buzz-in key. All right, let's go.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this.
All right, let's get things underway, player one.
Here we go. Pro sports teams for 200.
Kansas City's Major League Baseball team.
Player one.
What are the Royals?
Precisely. Pick again.
Sports for 400.
Indianapolis's National Football League team.
Player one.
What are the Colts?
Yes.
Sports for 6.
Phoenix's National Basketball Association team.
Player one.
What are the Suns?
Precisely. Pick again.
Sports teams for 800.
Detroit's National Hockey League team.
Player one.
What are the Red Wings?
Hey, you're correct.
You're in fine form, so pick again. Pro sports teams for 1,000.
Cleveland's Major League Baseball team.
Player one.
What are the Indians?
Exactly.
Good times for 200.
This unselfish guy's story is told in Luke chapter 10.
Anyone at all? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Good for 4.
This groovy song was a top 10 hit for the Beach Boys in 1966.
Player one.
What is good vibrations?
Precisely. Pick again.
Good times for 6.
One of her popular books about chimps is titled In the Shadow of Man.
Player one.
Who is Jane Goodall?
Yes.
Good for 8.
Answer. The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
2,000.
It's the geographic cape at the southern tip of Africa.
Player one.
What is Cape of Good Hope?
Exactly.
Good times for 1,000.
In Spanish, it's adios.
Player one.
What? Who is good? Bye.
Yes.
Let's do I Forget for 200.
This president pushed for a New Deal in 1932 and appealed to the forgotten man at the bottom of the economic pyramid.
Player one.
Who was Hoover?
No.
Oh.
Too bad. Anybody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Jack Dempsey in 1926 and Ronald Reagan in 1981 quipped, "They forgot to do this."
Anybody? What we were looking
Jock.
for was this.
Oh, because they were almost shot to death.
From 1880 to
To the corpse for
1892,
200.
this patriotic composer directed the U.S. Marine Corps Band.
Player three.
Who is John Philip Sousa?
Exactly.
To the Core for 400.
Flying or not, this Marine Corps' nickname refers to a collar once part of the uniform.
Player two.
What is leathernecks?
Yes.
To the Core for 600.
One of the Marine Corps' main training sites is Paris Island in this state.
Player three.
What is South Carolina?
Precisely. Pick again.
To the Core for 800.
The Marine Corps' hymn was written after the capture of this capital, home to a castle called the Halls of Montezuma.
Anybody? Player 3.
What is Tripoli?
Ooh, no,
No.
sorry. Anyone?
What we were looking
Mexico
for was
City.
this.
Should have rang in.
To the corps for 1,000.
It's the enlisted Marine rank between private and corporal.
Player 3.
What is Lance Corporal?
Precisely. Pick again.
Lance Corporal, I would never
Let's
guess
do
that.
20th century authors for 200.
Danish writer Peter Hoeg had a bestseller about her sense of snow.
Player 3.
Who is Smilla Jasperson?
That's right.
She doesn't
And
even know how to
seem to know
pronounce
your
it.
literature.
20th century authors for 400.
Active as a lawyer from age 21, he used a dictating machine to write his Perry Mason novels.
Nobody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
20th century authors for 600.
In this Ray Bradbury novel, fireman Guy Montag doesn't put out fires, he starts them.
Player 1.
What is Fahrenheit 451?
That's right. And you seem to know your literature.
20th century authors for 800.
This Humboldt's gift author won both the Pulitzer and Nobel Prizes in 1976.
Anybody? This is what we wanted.
Authors for 1,000.
This British-born author penned Brideshead Revisited.
Player 2.
Who is Evelyn Waugh?
Yes.
I'll take treaties for 200.
Of the 5 treaties signed at the end of World War I, this one, with a French name, was signed with Germany.
Player 1.
What is the Treaty of Versailles?
Exactly.
Treaties for 400.
The Constitution stipulates that the President makes treaties with the advice and consent of this government body.
Player 3.
What is the Senate?
Yes.
Treaties for 600.
Until the 18th century, European treaties were generally written in this language of the Romans.
Player 3.
What is Italian?
No, too bad. Player 1.
What is Latin?
Precisely. Pick again.
Treaties for 800.
The 1979 Israel-Egypt peace treaty called for the return of this peninsula to Egypt.
Player 1.
What is Sinai?
Definitely.
Treaties for 1,000.
A concordat is an agreement between this religious leader and a sovereign nation.
Player 1.
What is the Pope?
Precisely. Pick again.
I forget for 600.
In this Eagles Hotel song, some dance to remember, some dance to forget.
Player 1.
What is Hotel California?
Yes.
I forget for 800.
In this 1945 Hitchcock classic, Gregory Peck doesn't remember if he committed a murder.
Any. Player 1.
What is Dial M for murder?
Ooh.
No.
Sorry. Anybody? Here's what we were looking
Spellbound.
And to wrap up this board, you probably forgot you knew this word was Greek for forgetfulness.
for. Player 3.
What is amnesia?
Exactly. Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores.
Player 2 goes first.
You're in first place all alone, Player 1. You're not far off the pace, Player 3. Player 2, you're in last place, but you do get to start things off first in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy.
Country Boys for 400.
In 1998, this superstar reissued his first 6 albums as part of a limited series box set.
Player 1.
Who is Garth Brooks?
Definitely.
Country Boys for 800.
He starred with wife Lisa Hartman in the TV movie Still Holding On, The Legend of Cadillac Jack.
Player 1.
Who is Clint Black?
Precisely. Pick again.
Boys for 1600.
Sadly, this singer, who had a hit with Driving My Life Away, passed away in 1998.
Player 1.
Who is Eddie Rabbit?
Yes.
Country Boys for 1200.
Though he boasted of being an Okie from Muskogee, he's really from Bakersfield, California.
Player 3.
Who is Merle Haggard?
How did she ring in
Exactly.
first?
Country Boys for 2,000.
Colorful young country heartthrob whose hits include Rebecca Lynn and Love is the Right Place.
Player 1.
Who is Brian White?
That's who we were looking for.
Let's do Getting Catty for 400.
In competition, this term is used for cats under 8 months old.
Player 1.
What are kittens?
Exactly.
Catty for 8.
This breed seen here was introduced to the West around 1885.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 1.
What is Siamese?
Definitely.
Catty, 1200.
Answer? The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
Let's do 4200.
It's the collective term for cats with striped or brindle coats.
Player 1.
Oh, I should have not read that
Good
much
answer,
because I
but
don't
sorry.
know.
That's wrong. Here's what we were looking
Tabbies. Catty for
They
16.
can be Siberian or Tony.
for. Player 1.
What is a tiger?
Hey, you're correct.
Catty for 2000.
Members of this cat breed aren't really blue, comrade, nor do they have to be from Moscow.
Is that it? Anyone? Take a look. Here's the right
Russian
response.
blue. TV channel abbreviations for 400.
MTV.
Player 1.
What is music television?
Yes.
TV channel for 8.
CBS.
Player 1.
What is Central Broadcasting Service?
Good guess.
Ah,
But it's not what we're looking for. Is that it? Anyone? This is
Columbia
what we wanted.
Broadcasting System. TV channel for 12.
TLC.
Player 1.
What is the Learning Channel?
Definitely.
Channel for 16.
AMC.
Player 1.
What is American Music Channel? Oh, American Movie Channel, sorry.
Ooh, no. Sorry.
Oh!
Player 3.
What is American Movie Classics?
All
Precisely.
movie classics.
Pick again.
Not channel.
TV channel abbreviations for 2,000.
She stole it from me.
BET.
Player 1.
What is Black Entertainment Television?
Yes.
1820s America for 4.
Once a part of Massachusetts, it became the 23rd state in 1820 with Portland as its capital.
Player 1.
What is Maine?
Precisely. Pick again.
20s for 800.
On July 4th, 1826, this third U.S. president died at age 83 after asking, "Is it the fourth?"
Player 1.
Who was Thomas Jefferson?
Yes.
America for 1200.
In December 1821, Stephen Austin established the first American settlement in this state.
Player one.
What is Texas?
Precisely. Pick again.
1820s America for 1600.
On April 8, 1826, this great compromiser dueled John Randolph. Neither man was injured.
Anybody?
Take a look. Here's the
Henry
right
Clay.
response.
America for 2000.
Answer? The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
200.
In late 1824, fur trapper and scout Jim Bridger became the first white man to see this great Utah lake.
Player one.
What is Great Salt Lake?
Precisely.
Wasn't sure enough to go for
Pick
it.
again.
African capital for 4.
Algiers.
Player two.
What is Algeria?
That was easy.
You got it. That's the country we were after.
African capitals for 800.
Khartoum.
Anyone at all? Player two.
What is Mali?
Good answer, but
No.
sorry. That's wrong. Anyone at all? What we were looking for was this.
Dan.
African capitals for 1200.
Rabat.
Anyone at all?
What we were looking
Morocco.
for was this.
African capitals for 1600.
Nairobi.
Player one.
What is Kenya?
Precisely. Pick again.
Capitals for 2.
Kampala.
Anybody?
What we were looking
Uganda.
for was this.
Biblical Mortal Matters for 400.
In Genesis, he wasn't his brother's keeper, but he was his brother's killer.
Anyone? This is the correct question.
Mortal for 8.
Peter raised Dorcas from the dead. Jesus did it to this man.
Nobody? Player three.
Who is Joseph of Arimathea?
Good guess.
No.
But it's not what we're looking for. Anyone?
What we were looking
Lazarus.
for was this.
Biblical Mortal 12.
Matthew says this disciple committed suicide. Acts says he fell in a field and burst open.
Anyone at all? This is the correct question.
According to 1 Samuel 17, he was killed after being hit by a single stone from David.
Player one.
Who was Goliath?
Definitely.
And the last one.
And now to finish off the round.
Uzzah was killed because he touched the sacred ark of this.
Anybody? Player one.
What is Ark of the Covenant?
Hey, you're correct. That's the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again.
Player one, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're still in the thick of it, Player three. You'll get back in the game, Player two.
It's that time, folks. Final Jeopardy. We'll take a look at the category, then give you a few seconds to think about your wager.
Business terms.
Go ahead. Make your wager.
Player two, your wager, please. Player three, could we have your wager, please? Player one, please make your wager.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Term for a section of the U.S. Bankruptcy Code. Number 11 deals with business reorganization.
Let's see how everyone did.
Your question, Player two. No, I'm sorry. What's that going
It's
to
not a
cost you?
filibuster.
Your question, player 3. That's not right. I'm sorry. And your wager? Player 1, your question. Very good.
Yeah.
What was your wager?
Congratulations to our big winner.
Player 1.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy! Come back and see us again real soon, won't you?
Just
Hi,
won
folks. I'm Johnny Go.
$25,000.
Let's just get a few details out of the way before we start.
We'll see you soon for episode 50. Be a Den brother or sister today.